So this is going to be a donor for the vehicle I have in mind to make it a jet truck. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. What I want to do today is to do a mail call. I got my youngest daughter here, Isabel.
Hello.
So today I'm going to give a shout out to Hobby Nut Models for hooking me up with some great new old stock NASCARs and a car that I requested that was not on his website. Mark went and found a car that I had asked him for, and I will save that till the end. So first what we're going to do is we got the Maxwell House Thunderbird. You can just set them right here, Jim, as you get done. Just don't hit the engine back there that I got drying. All right, so that's the first NASCAR I got. And then we got this one, the 28 Mac Tools Davey Allison Havoline car. And then we got the Motorcraft Thunderbird. Whose is that? It says Morgan Shepherd on it. What's the driver?
Oh, Daddy.
Yes.
I forgot.
Oh, that you must have touched yourself with your fingernail. It's okay. It'll dry. Okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Guys, you should see that.
I'll edit it out, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, and the last NASCAR that I got off of Hobby Nut Models website is the Kodak Film Olds, and I don't see the name on it. Let's see. You NASCAR guys probably know more about who drove the car than I do.
Daddy, can I help you make the model cars?
Not today, okay? I'm not building one right now. Soon the kids will be home and then we gotta go. So anyway,
Daddy,
alright, just hold that.
when you gotta build a model car, can I help you build it?
Yes.
Yes.
So the last NASCAR that I got off of the website is Kodak Film Olds. So it's an Oldsmobile. And so all these were on Hobby Nut Models as his old new stock. He doesn't have it listed that way, but that's what most of us modelers call it, which is their old kits that Mark has picked up at different places he goes to. And these listed on the website that they were either completely sealed or the bags on the inside were sealed to where the merchandise, none of the bags had been opened. And so since it said that they were sealed to where I knew nothing would be missing, then, you know, I'd never bought anything off of Hobby Nut Models. So I made a purchase, and when I got them all, there was actually 2 that were completely sealed and 2 that just the insides were sealed. As you see, I haven't opened this bag, and it's completely sealed. So when you look on Hobby Nut Models and it says about the bags being sealed, they are. You can pretty much bet on the exact what it says on the description. You can pretty much bet on that, and you don't have to wonder, you know, if you can trust it. Proof in the pudding, as they say. All of these were completely sealed. Either the box was completely sealed or just the bags, and all the stuff was there. I checked all of them except the Olds, which you see it still has the plastic on the outside. I haven't opened it. But I wanted to give you see if I could get you to take a look at one of the decal sheets. Now this is like a 90, 91, 92, something like that model. And this decal sheet has no cracks, no fades in it that I can tell. I mean, that's a nice looking decal sheet. And so when I build this car, I will definitely put these decals on there. And you'll have an update as far as from this video, how the decals did, if they stuck really good, if I had trouble with them, because who really knows, right? But we'll see. And I got a pretty good idea that they're going to go on with no problem, since they look like they were very well taken care of.
Daddy,
Yes,
when you turn around, they see the big model cars.
yes, they do.
Because they like their model cars.
Yeah, they probably do. So really good quality on these, even though they were only $9 a piece. All the tires are in there, all the decals are in there, and believe it or not, as old as these are, the decal sheets look great. I didn't expect the decals to be any good, because on this channel we kit bash everything. We customize it, modify it. So I really didn't buy it to build NASCARs out of them. I bought it because they come with roll cages, they come with slicks, they come with souped up racing engines, high performance suspensions, and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I really bought it for, to customize and modify the cars that I build on my channel. But I do plan on building one of these as a NASCAR completely box stock. So if you guys wanted to comment down in the description which one you would like to see built box stock, these to me, as far as I know, and I mean I followed NASCAR back in the day, but I'm not too much on knowing everybody that drove these. Like the only one that has a name on it is the Davey Allison number 28, and I've actually seen some people build this car box stock, you know, because they're building NASCARs, and I haven't seen anybody that had the one with the Mac tools on it. So I don't know if that makes it more rare or, you know, less rare. I don't know, because I mean this is probably about the time I started watching NASCAR, back in the 90s, maybe. So I don't remember, and I didn't get to watch a bunch of it because if it was on some special TV channel instead of like regular TV back in the early days, when I was younger, I didn't have cable and satellite and all that kind of stuff, so I probably didn't get to see it. And if I did get to see it, it was on a Sunday, and it was like a 4-hour race, and I like NASCAR, but I don't know if I can sit through 4 hours of racing. I got kids, things to do. So that's those cars. Like I said, if you want to see one on the channel built box stock, a specific one, just comment down in the description which one that you guys like the most, and the one that gets the most votes will get built box stock. All the rest of them are going to be for kit bashing, to take suspension and roll cages and things like that to put in other builds that I build. That's why I was happy to spend $9 a box on them, because all I was going to do is swap the parts out to other models anyway. So when I contacted Mark at Hobby Nut Models, I wanted 2 specific vehicles to put on the channel, and one of those that he was able to find is the Plymouth Prowler. He found this in original condition. It was completely sealed. Of course, I've opened it because I know I'm going to build it on the channel. This came in original condition. It was still sealed. I did open it because I know I'm going to build it on the channel. It's pretty much going to be a box stock build, but there is another vehicle that I'm waiting for Mark to find me. And when he finds that, I will do another mail call update and show you guys that vehicle and let you know what I plan on doing for this build. So this build will be a Plymouth Prowler, but the other vehicle I'm waiting on will be a donor vehicle for this one. So it's going to be built box stock as far as the outside and everything else, but I'm going to do an upgrade on it. So that'll be coming on the channel. That's the ones I got from Hobby Nut Models. You guys go on the website and check Mark's inventory out. Right now, he has got an amazing amount of NASCAR inventory on there, new and used. He's got tons of other kits on there. I mean, these are amazing kits. If you look at some of the pictures on there, the detail, when you get done building those kits, those cars will look amazing. So jump on over there, check his inventory out. I'm sure you'll find something that you can't live without, that you have to purchase like today. I will leave a link down in the description for his website, so when you guys get done watching the video, you can just click on that and jump over there and go ahead and purchase you a model and wait for that to come in. All right, I got the next set up here, and I'll show you that to you guys. As much as I'd love to have all my kids enjoy my passion, my hobby, and get them to start building model cars, some kids prefer to do outside work, and they just have different interests, and that's okay. Not everybody has to be a model car builder. It's just something I love to do, and of course I want to pass it on to my kids and get them to enjoy it. But if they don't enjoy it, then that's just fine, because not everybody has to be a model car builder. My son had got some model cars either from his birthdays or, somebody went out and bought him one. Over the years, he had acquired a couple of model cars, and he decided he didn't want to build them anymore, and he sent those to me. The first one I got is one that I actually have a die-cast version of the Chevelle Super Sport and Street Machine. It's a 3-in-1. I have the die-cast version right here that was actually kind of like a snap tight. That it's got screws to hold it together, but you literally do have to build it. I had that one a long time ago. I got it for like a birthday or something. The hood's so heavy it just about won't stay up. And that one I built. It comes with wires on it. It's the first time I ever saw wires on a car, and I never even considered putting wires on a car. That's something I would like to start doing in my builds, is really going all out and doing as much detail as possible on these vehicles. Probably what I'm going to start doing is the ones I build box stock. I'm going to do that where I put all the wires and hoses and all that kind of stuff. Never done it. We'll see how that turns out, and do a flash build on it to where it's all sped up and everything. But so that should be cool. But a 70 Chevelle, it comes with all the engine modifications with the 454 big block and stuff like that on it. That will get on the channel, and it'll probably be a box stock build, because it's the 70 Chevelle. I love that car. But it'll probably be one where I'll put the wires and the hoses and all that kind of stuff on it. Don't know when it'll show up on the channel, because I love to customize and modify stuff. Those will get thrown in there in between other builds that do come on the channel. Another one that he had gotten is a 34 Ford pickup. He had partially built this one and partially painted it and stuff, and decided he didn't want this one either. And so that one will end up on the channel at some point, and it will probably have a combination of all three builds built into the truck. So it'll be box stock, but it'll be a combination of all three, to where it's got like nice rims, but it's got like the wrecker piece on the back of it. Maybe it's got the flatbed back here with the wrecker piece, who knows. But it will get on the channel, don't know when. Maybe when if I quit buying models to build, maybe I can get it put up on the channel. Alright, so that's the ones that were sent to me. Alright, so for the last ones, these are my personal purchases. I went out and found those, or bought them online. The first one I'll show you guys is one of my favorite cars of all time, is the GT40. Hobby Lobby had their 40% off sale, and I happened to be going by there to pick up some contour putty. Picked this one up because I really wanted to get a high performance sports car to build on the channel, that comes with a different type of engine than all these old 350s and stuff. Also comes with full-on racing suspension. These are even built differently. You build the bottom plate of the car and then build onto that. So completely different approach to building the car. And I wanted that experience, but also I wanted the GT40. And I think I got the best one, which comes as the race version. And so that will be on the channel. It will be box stock, and it will have a flash video of its build. But I will do my best to, as much as it comes detailed already, with all the detailing that is on it, I do want to do wiring and stuff like that to add to the level of detail that it goes on there. It's on video, and anything that is not box stock will be like maybe an update video to where it shows what I did to it, things like that. Not quite sure how I'm going to post it up to you guys as far as how I put it on the channel, but it will be on the channel this year, for sure. I got this one from Amazon. If you see, it's just pretty much like a racer, 95 Subaru. My wife wanted me to do a car that had a giant wing on the back of it, and this one's a race car, so this one's a whole different idea. So this one is going to be built box stock, but it is definitely going to be geared towards this type of community, how they would set their cars up. It will not be green, even though the car comes green, and you could literally build it like that, spray a clear coat on it, and the car would look amazing. I plan on putting a really nice paint job on it. You see it comes with twin turbos and all that kind of stuff on it. So I'm going to go all out on the detail on this, even though it's going to be box stock. The detail is going to be top notch on it, as much as I can do with my skill level. But I wanted it was either this one or the Eclipse, and I wanted one that you could actually see the interior. Most of the models you build have a roof on them, and once you build them, the interior is really hard to see. It's really hard to get pictures of. So I wanted a convertible. This one does come with a little tiny top on it, which when it's on display in my case I got back here, I just built this weekend. I will display it with the top on it, but for pictures and things like that, I will have the top off so you guys can see the interior really good. And this will be coming up on the channel. So if you wanted to, you could build it like this, make it look pretty plain. Just a little bit of decal on it, but you could also build it like that. I don't know if these are the rims that I'm going to put on it. That might be maybe part of the modification I do, and I definitely want to lower it. May have a video on it about lowering the suspension on it, but that's to be determined. I'm not quite sure how far I'm going to go in the modification of that. This is an interesting one I got. It is not 125 scale, and it is not a model car, and that's pretty much what I built on the channel. But when I went to Hobby Lobby and I saw it, I knew I had to have it. I do want to build this one box stock, but this one here, this particular one I bought, is going to be kit bashed into a vehicle. And when I get the chance to post that up, which it'll be the next one, and then I'll show you guys all the details, which vehicle I'm using, and then we'll get into the updates and everything as I get to building it, of how this is going to look and what we're going to do with it exactly. But I bought the Top Gun F-14 Tomcat. I bought it because mainly I love that jet. If I was ever going to be a fighter pilot, that's the jet I want to fly. And those years are said and gone. But it has the folding wings. I mean, really, it's the only jet that I know of that has the wings that actually fold back, compared to all the rest of them are fixed wing. What I plan on doing is to take the jet engines off of this. I'm not sure how much else will come with it, but I know I'm taking the engines off of it. I'm going to cut that up, and it's going to be put in one of the vehicles I have. Like, it's the first one that's ever been built that way, especially putting this into that truck. And so that is going to be a full build on the channel, and it's the next build. After the semi-truck and the Roadster get done, this and the truck, and the reason I got the NASCARs, one of the NASCAR suspension, the tires and everything will be donated to this build, so that it has a high-performance suspension. The engine will probably be from the NASCAR. It's got an engine that can make it run 200 miles an hour, but it also have the jet engines included, to where you could run it somewhere like the Salt Flats, and you could really do like some 1-2 mile testing and probably get that thing to 600-700 miles an hour. So that's kind of the idea behind this build, is to build something nobody's ever built before. That's what I do on the channel. I wanted to throw something on the channel that I don't usually build, but I just had the idea. As soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted a jet truck, and I wanted it built from this. So that's all the ones I have. That was my purchases, or the ones that were sent to me, or the ones I found on Hobby Nut Models. I did spend some time this week, about 3 days, about 10 minutes, 20 minutes here and there, and I built a display case for the backdrop for my videos. One, that'll give me room to get those models off of this shelf. You guys can see them better, and I got more room for models as I build them. That's always good. More room for models. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.